All right, everyone. Today we're diving headfirst into the wild world of cybersecurity. We're talking about the real deal vulnerabilities, the cracks in the system that hackers drool over, and how understanding them is your first step to becoming a digital guardian. So buckle up, smash that subscribe button, and let's get this cybersecurity party started. First up, we're tackling those pesky software vulnerabilities. We're talking about flaws in the code, those tiny errors in millions of lines that can open up a system to some serious attacks. Think of it like a loose brick. In the wall of your digital fortress, hackers can easily wedge their way in and wreak havoc. An example of this is when hackers exploited a known vulnerability in the Apache Struts framework, a popular tool for building web applications. Result? The personal data of nearly 150 million Americans exposed. Ouch. Next up, we're diving into the world of configuration vulnerabilities. Imagine you've got this super secure system, right? Fort Knox level stuff. But someone forgets to lock the back door. One of the most common examples, default passwords. Hackers love this stuff. Back in 2019, Capital One suffered a massive data breach because a misconfigured firewall on their AWS cloud platform was left wide open. All right, folks, time for some real talk. When it comes to cybersecurity, the weakest link in the chain is often staring right back at us in the mirror. Yep, that's right, human error. Remember that Google Docs phishing scam back in 2017? Millions of users got tricked by a fake shared document link. They clicked it thinking it was legit, and bam, they handed over access to their Gmail accounts to the attackers. Now let's talk about those sneaky network vulnerabilities. These are all about how systems communicate with each other. Think of it like the roads and highways of the digital world. Hackers are looking for weaknesses in the traffic flow, places where they can intercept data or even hijack entire conversations. One of the scariest examples of this was the crack attack back in 2017. Hackers could potentially eavesdrop on everything you were doing online. All right, let's face it. The cloud is everywhere these days. But just like any other technology, it's not immune to vulnerabilities. With the rise of remote work and SaaS tools, we're seeing a whole new breed of cloud and API vulnerabilities popping up left and right. Take the Facebook API exposure back in 2018, a bug in their view. As feature allowed attackers to steal access tokens for millions of accounts. This next one is a bit of a downer, folks, but we got to talk about it. Insider threats. These aren't your typical hacker sitting in a dark room trying to break in from the outside. This is about the threat from within, employees, contractors, even business partners who have legitimate access to systems and data. Sometimes these are malicious acts like the disgruntled Tesla employee who stole confidential data and leaked it online. But more often than not, it's accidental. Someone clicks on a phishing link, forgets to log out of their account, or leaves their laptop unattended at the coffee shop. All right, last but not least, let's talk about those good old-fashioned physical vulnerabilities. Because sometimes hackers don't even need to touch a keyboard to wreak havoc. Remember the Stuxnet worm? This nasty piece of malware was specifically designed to target industrial control systems, and it's believed to have been introduced via an infected USB drive. It infiltrated Iran's nuclear program, causing centrifuges to spin out of control. It was basically a real-life Mission Impossible scenario. So there you have it. Folks, a crash course in cybersecurity vulnerabilities. We've covered everything from buggy code to rogue employees, but here's the good news. Understanding these vulnerabilities is the first step to protecting against them. If you're serious about building a career in cybersecurity, start learning, practicing, and honing your skills. The world needs more digital defenders, and that could be you. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. And hey, if you want to expand on these basics, let me know. Just click the link in the description below to grab your copy. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.